Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing this morning? It's music series time again, and I've got a really interesting one for you this morning. It actually predates almost every other song on my list of songs I've written. Uh, there's only one I can think of that would be older, and I don't know that I have a recording of it anywhere, but this one, today's song, was actually written probably sometime in the 1980s. Now, mind you, it was like around the turn of the millennium that I started to try to get back into music and songwriting. Uh, Between that time in the 1980s when the Standard Orange Band broke up and uh, the time around the turn of the millennium where uh, depression led me to get back into music, I hardly picked up a guitar. But I had a memory of one time, just sometime during the 1980s, I uh, was bored one day. I just picked up the guitar, and my attempts at songwriting from back in the late 70s, early 80s were mostly uh, things that never got done because I didn't know much about songwriting, and I relied on inspiration, which I've come to realize just doesn't come often enough or reliably enough to count upon. So one day, I was in that space where I hardly ever picked up the guitar, and I did. I just decided, to fool around, see what came out, and all of a sudden, I got out of the way and just let something come out. And I wrote it down in one of my college notebooks and more or less forgot about it. It was just something to do one day when I was bored. Fast forward to the early OOs where I'm back into music. I, married Mary Kay, and we moved into our new house. I'm spending at least one day a week on songwriting. And one day, when we moved everything in, if you've ever moved, you probably know that there's some stuff that never really gets put away properly. It just stays in boxes or bins. So I was going through this old box of old notebooks of mine, and I stumbled across a song. And I remembered how it went. I didn't really write down the chords. I certainly didn't write down the melody, but I remembered and said, well, let's count that as one of Jim's originals then. So I recorded a rough demo of it, and I didn't have a good title for it, so I just called it The Lost Song. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cars pass along the highway, clouds pass before the sun. Some shadows travel my way, and your way is sunbeams and crossroads lay silent in the sun. Crowds pass before the White House, crowds gather in the yard. People wandering past my house keep moving in circles and never see what keeps them apart. You pass before my window, before my door. I see you wander through your life and never think of the ones invisible to those who've gone before. Invisible to those who go before. And there you have it, The Lost Song. It's a simple song, no chorus. What does it mean? I don't know. I just, for a change, just let something come out and wrote it down as it came out. And voila, it's a song. Anyone caught trying to assign any deeper meaning to it will be arrested. But I sort of gave it an almost, not quite reggae, but almost reggae-ish sort of beat, and I've never, I think, performed it live anywhere, and it sure as hell has never been on YouTube until now. So, that's music series for today. Y'all have a good one. See you soon.